New details in the search for the killer of a Colorado Springs boy. The former FBI agent credited for a break in the case says Dylan Redwine's father has not been cooperative, contrary to what the father says. Dylan was visiting his father near Durango for Thanksgiving in 2012 when he disappeared. His remains were found in June of 2013. His father, Mark Redwine, tells the Denver Post that he himself may be the person of interest, but he says investigators will not return his calls. The investigator says that couldn't be farther from the truth, and he sat down with KRDO News Channel 13's Zach Pagano.
As investigators follow new leads in the death of 13-year-old Dylan Redwine, they are getting closer to naming a person of interest.
Making an arrest means absolutely nothing. What really counts is taking the case to trial, proving the case, and having a conviction at the end. That is exactly where we're heading. It's going to take us perhaps longer than people want.
Retired FBI agent Pete Klismet was called in to help with the investigation. He toured the area where Dylan's remains were found and says he was able to narrow down a person of interest.
Just seeing the things that I saw just made me understand, or helped me to understand things even better than what I understood them before.
Dylan's father, Mark Redwine, says he might be Klismet's person of interest, but says investigators won't talk to him. Klismet says that's not the case.
I don't do interviews by email, by text, or by telephone. If he wants to sit down and talk with me when he's ready to do that, I'm ready to do that anytime, any place.
Klismet says his door is open and he's willing to talk to Mark Redwine.
If Mr. Redwine thinks that he's the person of interest in that, then I think it's his job to get a hold of us and to talk with us, to convince us that he is not a person of interest in this case, because if we can clear him, that would make me very happy. Then we can go on from here to the next step.
In Colorado Springs, Zach Pagano, KRDO News Channel 13.
Now, Klismet says investigators will be able to release the person of interest's name in a few weeks. We've called Mark Redwine several times today to get his side of the story and have not heard back.